Hello, Assalamu alaikum. We are from Media and Communication Studies. So our topic for interview is women political participation. So my name is Kashish.
And my name is Faina Mahmood.
And my name is Fazal.
Know that our interview topic is women political participation. Women political participation is important for a democratic society as it brings unique perspectives, promote fairness and strengthen democratic society. So we will discuss about its challenges that women face in Pakistan and their barriers, opportunities in a way forward that democratic empowerment in our politics.
Walaikum Salam.
What's your name?
Alishba Shehzad,
From which department?
BS Psychology.
Can I ask few questions from you related to women political participation?
Yes, sure.
So my first question from you is that why women political participation is important for democratic society?
Because it ensures that their voices are heard and their interests are represented, and moreover, women's help to promote gender equality and challenge patriarchal norms and bring about positive change.
Okay. So my next question from you is that what are the main barriers to women political development?
There are so many, like lack of education, financial problems, and harassment is the most prominent problems from women's.
Okay, my next question from you is that how societal perception of gender role affect women in politics?
Stereotype about women make it difficult for them to be accepted as leaders because women are often seen as caregivers and rather than leaders.
Okay, thank you.
I have some question for you, so I ask you.
Yes, you can.
How effective are reserved seats in promoting women's meaningful participations?
I don't think so that they are effective in promoting women's participation in Pakistani politics because these special seats, reserve seats, basically the concept is very wrong. If you want that women should really participate in the electoral process or in the political process, they should elect directly. Like few female women candidates, they have been elected directly. You should contest the election. Even you see in the United States of America, the democracy which we follow, UK and American democracy, that Kamala Harris, she ran for the presidential post, the most important in terms of politics. So they should participate directly because when you come on the reserve seat, it means you know what is the culture here. So it shows that you are not able to participate directly. So that's why you are using these kind of tactics.
My name is Omigul. Okay, I have some question for you. I ask you. Okay. What impact do gender quotas have in empowering women politically?
Gender quotas empower women politically by political decisions in making process. If they do give some quotas for their participation, for their leadership, so they can give and they can gain something in political parties, and they can make good politician.
How can the media promote women's political participations?
Media already is promoting a lot, to be very honest. Their role is less, but media is really highlighting it in such a manner that sometimes it feels that these are the women who are running the show in the country. But it is not the case. They are giving them too much chance, which if you ask me truthfully, they don't deserve because they are not actively participating in the real politics. Their role is, mostly they align themselves with a political party or its main leader. Either she is a girl or that leader is a male. They align, they gather around them and they spend time with them. Okay, we are serving the party, we're doing this stuff for the party. But in fact, they are just doing it for their personal exposure, you can say, and personal well-being. And so by doing this, giving some time, they get the seats. This is not the way. People of their constituency, they should spend time with them, they should try to do something for them, then they should contest the election. Then they can say that we are really participating in the political process.
Next, what initiatives can the government take to enhance women representations in politicals?
Government has already taken a lot of initiatives and these special seats are one of them. Okay, government has taken initiative, one thing. Second thing is that the government is not concerned with the people. You're talking about women, they are not even interested that men should participate in the election. Their concern is about minting money and getting personal gains. Whosoever in the power tries to get power, settle himself, make himself strong, earn more money so that he can, in the next election, he could regain the power. So I think they are giving a lot of chance to the women.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay.
Walaikum
Salam.
What's your name?
Qasim Mahmood.
So I want to ask you about questions regarding women political participation. So do you know what lessons can Pakistan learn from women participation in government?
Pakistan can adopt mentorship programs, ensure leadership quotas, and provide robust support for female candidates.
So, how would the representation of women in politics affect policy making?
Greater participation will lead to policies benefiting education, healthcare, child welfare, and gender equality.
Okay. So, what do you think? What steps can be taken to create a safer environment for women in politics?
Strengthening laws against harassment, improving reporting mechanism, and providing security for campaign can help.
So, the final conclusion of this topic is.
Main point of empowering women in politicals promotes gender qualities, bring positive change, remove obstacles and creates opportunities, help women reach their full potentials and leaders works towards a better future for everyone.